So we've heard quite a bit now from JP about this astonishing true story coming to South African cinemas tomorrow called White Boy Rick, starring Matthew McConaughey, Belle Powley, Brian Tyree Henry, and so many more. But right now, we have the privilege of getting on the line the man of the hour, playing the boy in the leading role, Richie Merritt. Hello, Richie, are you there? Can you hear us?
Hello, this is Richie from Toronto. How you doing?
We're so good. We're really doing really well. It's so great to have you on the line. Now that we've heard all about this outsized true story of the teenager Rick Worst Jr. that you play, manipulated to the level of drug kingpin by the FBI. And while there's an epic narrative there in itself, it seems that that is a true story. Do you want to flesh out White Boy Rick for us?
It's also about family. It has a good story with Rick's family, the Worship family. Rick trying to keep them together and keep them from falling apart. And then you got the Curry family. That's the family that Rick always wanted. That's the boys, that's the brothers. That's the people that's going to have his back at the end of the day. And, he wanted that. So now as the movie goes out, Rick ends up informing for the police and ends up basically getting everybody locked up, and then he faces life in prison.
Well, your story is also quite remarkable. As I hear it, you haven't acted before, and yet here we are. You're in a larger-than-life biopic opposite Matthew McConaughey. How did White Boy Rick find Richie Merritt?
I was going to school at Dundalk High School, and there was a casting agent going to my school. I was introduced from a lady in the front office, and she asked me, about my life because the director wanted somebody that, as you would say, not from Hollywood, more raw. And so I just told her about myself and where I live and how I live. And she just asked me to do some improv scenes and just took off from there. I went to go see an acting coach, worked with her for a little bit, and then I went out to California to do a screening with Matthew. And then here I am.
Wow, what an incredible story and what a dream debut job paired with Oscar-winning actor and acting legend himself, Matthew McConaughey. What was that experience like for you?
Matthew was an amazing person, wonderful. He was always there, he was never not being himself. He was just always open and always having fun with me. We always kept the energy going, and we just had fun.
And aside from the honor that it must have been to work with an actor like Matthew, how would you describe what was doubtless a priceless learning experience with the actor that is Matthew?
Grateful. I was grateful. Just trying to take everything in that he showed me or, taught me. I was just trying to observe everything and just learn from him and grow from him.
And of course, what do you think this movie is going to mean to audiences in 2019?
As far as the police, nothing's changed. It's still the same. I'll just say the fashion. That's the only thing that really changed. There's still people out there selling yodel. There's still people out there, getting people to inform for them. It's just crazy how this world. It's only getting worse. It's only going to get worse. It's never going to get better.
Well, these certainly are troubling times for many, but of course, in young, conscious people like yourself, there's always a silver lining and a glimmer of hope. I'm sure that your art will at least reassure others that they're not alone through even their darkest times. We're thanking Richie Merritt for joining us this morning, and of course, we look forward to seeing White Boy Rick on the big screen this weekend.